So you want to master recoil control in Tarkov and turn this into this. Start by picking your favorite gun and filling a whole bag full of mags with the ammo that you're going to use in live raids, because each ammo will have different recoil buffs or debuffs. So you want to get used to the ammo that you're likely to use in live raids. For example, for 5.56 caliber, very common ammo is 5.6A1 or 5.5A1, and at top of more higher tiers will be 9.5. For 7.62x39, PS or BP, etc., etc. Just you want to use the ammo that you're going to use in live raids and get used to that, and then jump to a offline factory raid. The first thing you want to do is locate one of these red walls and pick one horizontal line like this and another one down here. Your first goal is to paint a line from here down to here with your burst, like that. Just paint a nice line from this point to that point, this point to that point. And you'll also find that crouching is going to make it slightly easier to control the recoil. So you can try either standing as well as crouching, because not in every situation you'll be able to crouch. Once you're really comfortable drawing from this line to this line, then just try maybe 75% of the way. Draw from here to here. So from here to here, here to here, just past halfway. That's why we have all these mags. Just draw just past halfway, but not all the way down. Get there really comfortable, really comfortable. Once you've done that, this is a good amount. Once you've done that, now draw from the top to halfway, and just do that until you're really, really comfortable. Really, really comfortable. So you'll notice that we're gradually pulling down less. We're gradually pulling down less each time. So do this to be super, super comfortable, and then instead of going halfway, go to about 25% of the way down, a quarter of the way down, like this. And you'll notice you're really close to the final goal of a nice tight burst. Just a little, just like quarter of the way down. Do this a lot. And finally, when you're comfortable with the quarter of the way down, spraying a quarter of the way down, just try to ease off a little bit until, just ease it off a little bit until your burst is right like this. Nice and tight. Nice and tight. But if you ever feel like you're letting like bullets go up a little bit like that, just pull it down a little bit until you get the feel for it. Now this is controlling the burst, the initial burst of the gun. Basically, with your recoil control, with most guns, you're going to pull down sharply and then don't control it at all. You're not going to move it around much at all. You're just going to keep it pretty much on target, whether you're aiming for the head, thorax, stomach, or legs. So we're going to pull down and then stop controlling. So basically a whole spray is going to look like this. So that, right, that was just pull down and then stop. That was pull down for the initial burst and then stop. And it made this really nice tight circle. So again, practice drawing from this line to this line, all the way down, and then 75%, halfway, quarter of the way, and then gradually ease it off until you're bursting in one spot. After you're really comfortable bursting in one spot, then practice not controlling the recoil anymore after your burst to get it to a nice tight spray like this. And don't forget to crouch. Try practicing this while standing and crouching, because you won't be able to crouch in every circumstance, but you should know like the buff that crouching gives. You should know what that feels like. And finally, as your recoil control skill increases, it's going to be much easier to control recoil of every gun, as well as you level up the specific gun type. Here, assault rifles level 22 will also give me a recoil buff. So here at level 22 reduces weapon recoil by 7%. And finally, the weapon mastery should decrease the camera recoil. So not so much the gun recoil, but how much your camera moves when you're shooting the gun. I hope that helps, and let me know in the comments if you have any questions.